Well, my name is Andani Alhassan. I'm the Chief Executive of Stanbic Bank Ghana. I think for me what caught my attention about Enactus was the effort made by them, by Enactus, to ensure that youth coming out from schools, tertiary institutions, start to think about problem solving. So we have had this old economy where there's government employing people and a few inherited industries, and everybody was kind of finishing school and looking to a new job or a job in these institutions that were not expanding. Now here comes along Enactus that says to guys, no, we still have significant challenges in our communities, so form yourself into groups and come out with projects how you can get out and begin to solve these social challenges, these challenges in our communities for profit, and for good, actually, call it for good, making sure that we're impacting people, we're impacting the planet positively and making profit. So for me, that was really a real organized international organization that was speaking to my inner calling, which is people must leave school, banding together in teams, to solve problems and to create new enterprises. I think what sets Enactus apart is they're in 36 countries. The way they do it a little bit more thoughtful, they are a lot more structured. So they have these competitions, they have a panel of judges who are real practitioners who select, the criteria is clear. For me, the 3 P's will just kill me, people, planet, and profits, and whatever you are evaluating must come along those lines. And you also then have the opportunity to go and compete internationally with youth of your caliber around the world. So this is pitching our own with the rest of the world. So for me, that makes you Enactus unique. You start from your own environment and tell people and expose them to what challenges lies there and what they could do to overcome those challenges for profit. And then actually give them opportunity in groups to put together a business proposal, which you will have real practitioners to evaluate. And you get some local champion. But no, the world is not about, it's not a closed world. Somebody sitting in Switzerland can be crafting a solution for Ghana. So you actually take your solution to meet your competitors or your colleagues around the world and to see how you pitch up against them. It's not just going to compete, but it's also going to learn. It's also going to see, the enthusiasm of your colleagues who are also leaving school, not looking to jobs, but looking to solve problems. So I just think that anybody who goes through the Enactus program and goes on any of these challenges is a winner already. It just tells you, you should finish knowing that, no, I'm set out to solve problems. I'm not set out to just go and sit, and do routine work and be paid a salary. Yeah. Well, with that Enactus, we just have a lot more people, a lot more graduate unemployment. We'll have a lot more graduate unemployment, and it's just the point I made earlier. Most of these institutions that we have are already set. We produce, God knows the number of graduates or tertiary institutions coming out every year. There's existing institutions in Ghana do not expand jobs by the number of people coming out from these tertiary institutions. So until we can orient people, to come out and form new enterprises, because we still have lots of challenges. If you look at the MDGs, along which Enactus, sort of models their challenge program, we still have yawning gaps in all the MDGs, So I think most companies in Ghana should be able to support the Enactus program, because, and for Standard Bank, we do that, because as I said, as part of our corporate social responsibility is entrepreneurial development. We want to see the youth of this country create more industries, create more enterprises to solve the problems for profit, and that is the only way the economic stock can increase.